infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products. We understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality offers comprehensive education ranging from artisan levels to advanced diplomas. Our courses cover food and beverage production, catering and accommodation, pastry and baking, culinary arts, tour guiding and operation, tourism and business management, fashion and design from artisan level to higher diploma, sales and marketing, banking and finance, accountancy, business management, ICT, CPA courses, hairdressing and beauty therapy, cosmetology, electrical engineering and installation. We also provide short courses in public relations, event management and entrepreneurship, as well as language classes in Spanish, German, French, Chinese, and sign language and interpretation. Our accredited examining bodies include NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. Accommodation is available for out-of-town students. We offer full-time, part-time, and online classes. For more information, visit us on the 4th floor of Equita House, Nakuru. Contact us at 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email info@nakurucollege.ac.ke. You can also visit our website www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining a culture of professional excellence. Step into a brighter future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station, on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790-899-899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniouslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us.
Are you passionate about media? communication or learning sign language. Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Hujambo mtazamaji popote ulipo, karibu katika kipindi chetu leo. Hii ni siku ya Jumatano, tarehe ni tarehe 12 mwezi wa 3 mwaka wa 2020.
So kama kuna kisiagi,
you know what I wanted to say? Nyinyi ndio mlifanya chapo zikakosa hadhi.
Why is that? Why is that?
Nyinyi mlifanya chapati zikakosa hadhi yake pale Mlolongo. Chapati tulikuwa tunajua tunaikula Disemba tarehe 23. Wow. Mkaamua kila siku ndio lazima zipikwe pale. Mkazishusha hadi zinauzwa shilingi 10 na shilingi 5.
Anyway, so we sent governor of Nairobi to Mlolongo. Machine ziko hapo.
Ziko pale.
Zita produce milioni 1. That's what I it's what I
okay, anyways, James. Tell us, who is Catalina and who is James?
So I'm James, Ngundi. I'm a journalist. Of course I'm a journalist.
Yeah, photojournalist.
Photojournalist.
Yeah.
Na Kizungu najua kuongea. Na najua kuongea Kiswahili pia. Na Kikamba pia. Bila kusahau
Kikamba pia. Unazungumza Kiswahili, Kizungu ama Kikamba?
Everything is comfortable with me. But you see again, hii mambo ya sijui unazungumza nini. I have a friend mwenye anazungumzanga Kizungu nzuri sana na watu wake point. So as you every time naam. Unarejea tena mtazamaji naam.
Wait, toka hapo. Anyway, Catalina is here with us today this morning, na leo hii nimesema muungano wa Raila Odinga na Rais William Ruto ni swala ambalo Catalina amesema lazima atalizungumzia, na ndio maana basi lazima tutakuwa naangazia baadhi ya habari kwenye gazeti zetu za siku ya leo. Hapo basi uko nasi asubuhi hii leo, hakikisha kwamba unawasiliana nasi kupitia mitandao zetu za kijamii pale Facebook na pia kupitia YouTube channel. Nambari zetu za simu pia ziko wazi 0721 899 899. Nambari nyingine ya simu ni 0700 899 899. Na pia kwenye mtandao nimekueleza kwamba katika mtandao wa Facebook utatupata Mamlaka Television, tuko live pale. Na pia katika ukurasa wangu wa Facebook unaweza kuwasiliana nami pale Nyongesa Derek Official. Catalina,
Yeah.
you as a photojournalist, do you have a social media account? Watu wanaweza kukupata pale.
Of course I have one.
Unajua wewe sikuamini.
No, when you ask me such kind of a rhetorical question now,
Yeah.
I keep asking, but when the man ni wanangu. I mean, who does not have a Facebook account? But I don't know about our producer Johan.
Unaweza
I
kosa.
don't know about our producer Johan. I don't know whether konayo. But anyway, mimi ukitaka kunipata ina social media
Yeah.
at Facebook Catalina Gundi, just plain like that. See, wewe umesema ni Nyongesa what?
Nyongesa Derek Official. Leo ni ukurasa.
Sasa official ni ya nini? Official wewe sema tu wewe munitafute Catalina Gundi. Facebook, there I am. And hiyo nyingine ni gani? TikTok Grapher 001.
Cat Grapher.
Yeah.
Sasa hilo jina 001 ni jina ama ni nambari tunaweka pale?
I'm 001.
001.
Hakuna cat mwingine, I'm the only.
Yeah, the only Catalina.
Catalina, one and the only. Like moon, sun, the. Ulisema Kizungu? My English teacher by the way alikuwa anifunza Kizungu akiongea Kikamba.
Yeah.
So the little English I'm speaking today is by grace, not by.
Kuna mahali umesahau. Wewe upo Telegram wewe.
No.
Uko Telegram.
Si yuko Telegram.
Kwa nini?
I feel it's an old app for me. It feels like Gishagi. I used to have Telegram nikitumia Nokia Asha. I used to have Telegram. And again, Telegram is associated with a lot of things which, okay, for me does not go with it. Yes, of course.
Ni sawa. Hapo nimekupata. Na mtazamaji pia kumbuka tunapoendelea kujadiliana, kumbuka kuna habari ambazo tutakuwa tunaziangazia kwenye gazeti zetu za siku ya leo, na Catalina atakuwa anajiandaa kutuletea habari kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo. Atakuwa anajaribu kutusomea Kiswahili tuweze kujua haswa.
Wow. That's very. Taifa Leo, right?
Anajiandaa kutuletea habari kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo. Na bila shaka mtazamaji, ninapokueleza ni kwamba unaweza pia ama katika kipindi hiki na kupatia nafasi ya kuweza kufanya biashara yako. Unaweza kufika pale East Africa Cosmetics ambapo wanakupatia bidhaa ambazo unahitaji katika masuala kuhusu mapambo, na pia nakupatia nafasi ya kupata elimu. Tuko na Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. East Africa Cosmetics inaweza kukutajia Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, na mwisho kabisa tuko na Better You School. Na bila shaka tunapozungumzia Better You School, najua Catalina atakuwa anatuelekeza pale atueleze haswa Better You nini kiko pale, kwa sababu tumeona iwapo basi umekuwa kwenye mtandao umeona picha ambazo ameweza kuzipiga ambazo zinahusisha shule ya Better You School. Atakuwa anatueleza zaidi, aweze kutuambia, kwa sababu amekuwa katika njia kuhakikisha kwamba anafika pale Better You, kuhakikisha kwamba wanafunzi wanaenda shuleni na pia kuwafuatilia kuweza kujua hasa safari ziko vipi. Atakuwa anatueleza hayo yote, lakini tunapojiandaa kukuletea habari hizi kwa undani zaidi, niruhusu basi tuweze kuanza na our first advertisement, that is Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Kwa mengi zaidi basi ningependa tuweze kuangazia kanda ya Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality.
Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality offers comprehensive education ranging from artisan levels to advanced diplomas. Our courses cover food and beverage production, catering and accommodation, pastry and baking, culinary arts, tour guiding and operation, tourism and business management, fashion and design from artisan level to higher diploma, sales and marketing, banking and finance, accountancy, business management, ICT, CPA courses, hairdressing and beauty therapy, cosmetology, electrical engineering and installation. We also provide short courses in public relations, event management and entrepreneurship, as well as language classes in Spanish, German, French, Chinese, and sign language and interpretation. Our accredited examining bodies include NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. Accommodation is available for out-of-town students. We offer full-time, part-time, and online classes. For more information, visit us on the 4th floor of Equita House, Nakuru. Contact us at 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email info@nakurucollege.ac.ke. You can also visit our website www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining a culture of professional excellence.
Naam, karibu tena mtazamaji. Hiyo imekuwa ni kanda ya Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Ni taasisi ambayo inapatikana katika kaunti ya Nakuru, hasa ukiwa katikati ya mji huu mkoa wa Nakuru, unapatikana pale Equator House, ghorofa ya 4 next to Ereto Bookshop. Unaweza kufika pale ukaweza kuangazia kozi kama vile tourism, hospitality, pastry and baking, accountancy, fashion and design, cosmetology and other courses ambazo unahisi ya kwamba zinakufaa wewe kama mwanafunzi. Na pia mitihani ambayo inapatikana pale, they have ICM, NITA, KASNEB, KISM and NEC. Ni mitihani ambayo inapatikana pale Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Na pia anakueleza kwamba iwapo basi utakuwa unafanya mtihani huo na unahitimu, basi utakuwa umejizolea nafasi bora zaidi ya kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba unatafuta kazi katika taifa hili letu la Kenya na pia vile katika mataifa jirani. Na vile tumeweza kueleza pale mwanzoni na Catalina akatueleza kwamba gavana wa kaunti ya Nairobi Johnson Sakaja anatafuta mashine ya kupika chapati. Huenda basi ukawa mpishi ambao utakuwa unalengwa kuweza kuajiriwa na serikali ya kaunti ya Nairobi kuweza kupika chapati kwa masuala yote ya hospitality. That's all about Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality. Ni taasisi ambayo inaongozwa na Madam Penina Ng'ang'a na wanatueleza kwamba they define a culture of professional excellence. Now, let's have a look at stories that are making headline on the digital newspapers. Tunaanza na upande wetu wa pili. Mwenzangu Catalina atakuwa anatueleza ama anatuelekeza kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo.
Taifa Leo.
Yeah. Taifa Leo.
Our headline. Ama kichwa kikuu. Kidogo
kichwa kikuu.
Bado we have kifua kikuu. Lakini ni ugonjwa.
Hiyo ni ugonjwa.
Kichwa kikuu.
Yeah.
Taifa Leo kichwa kikuu ni bonde la damu.
Bonde la damu.
Umeshuhudia Baragon.
Yeah.
In less than 2 months.
Yeah.
Almost 16 people wameuliwa. And the question is, our security agencies, what are they doing here? Like literally, what are they? If today Nakuru is attacked,
yeah,
and then in less than 2 days again we are attacked, what does that tell us? Do we have security agencies when they are not working well?
Yeah.
Are they alert? Are they even ready?
Yeah.
To attack back? Okay, are we safe? That's the question.
That's the question. That's another good question. Are we safe? Ni swali ambalo nafaa tuweze kuangazia.
Because if we are attacked today and tomorrow there is no concrete form of defending us, then why do we even have police?
And we have been talking about issues to do with insecurity. At the same time, I remember a week ago when I heard Mwalimu Michael, he was telling me that it is very ironical to have our security officers being sent to Haiti. Then at the same time in Kenya, hapa nchini tunashuhudia tuna visa vya utovu wa usalama, watu wanauawa. Serikali inafanya nini kuhakikisha kwamba vile wananchi wanalama kuhusu visa vya kukosa usalama? Na unapata kwamba tunaposhuhudia haya, watu wanapoteza maisha, biashara zinaharibika pia, na pia masuala mengine unapata kwamba katika maeneo haya watoto hawaendi shule.
Derek, if we lack security, if we lack security in our country, believe me, there's nothing important in terms of economy, in terms of social life, in terms of spiritual. We cannot do anything. Okay.
Yeah.
If today we are talking about like hundreds of policemen being sent at Haiti to defend who there. I'm just asking, like, how many Kenyans do we have?
Of course, it's not bad. It's not a
bad act. It's not a bad act. Yeah. But now again, Derek, are we in a position of defending ourselves? Ndio tuko in a position of defend others. You see, kama mimi sijakula, I'm not in a position of giving you food. To be honest,
mimi lazima unipatie chakula.
Unaona? Yeah. So if mimi mwenyewe niko njaa na Derek wewe ni Mluya. That's a bad example, but I'm sorry. But if myself I not defend myself, how am I going to feed you? You see?
Yeah.
If I cannot defend myself, how am I going to defend you? Okay? Well, like talking of yesterday, almost 6 people. Okay, not almost 6 people were killed. Yes.
Like hebu tusome tu kwa undani tuweze kupata mwandishi anatuandalia nini. Ni habari ambazo zinapatikana katika ukurasa wa pili kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo. Na tunaweza kwamba bonde la damu. Je, serikali imeanza kusinzia kazini? Ni swala la kwanza. Serikali imelala. Ni swala ambalo tunaulizwa. Katika kisa cha jana, angalau watu 6 waliuawa na majahili, huku wengine 8 wakijeruhiwa vibaya katika eneo la Baragoi, Samburu. Wiki jana basi lilishambuliwa mara na kusababisha vifo vya watu wawili huku wengine wakijeruhiwa. Swali ambalo wameanza kuuliza, je, serikali imesinzia?
Do we even have any
And
report
is
from
this
the
the
police
first
department?
time? Is this the first time these things are happening in Samburu? No.
It's not the first time. We have been in this thing from the beginning. Even, okay, I'm sorry to say, even from the previous government.
Yeah.
We have been seeing this. Okay?
Yeah.
But now, the great question I'm asking is, if we are able to fight international criminals,
Yeah.
why are we not fighting our local criminals? You know, it's
Yeah.
funny. It's some of fun and very disheartening
Yeah.
to walk around knowing that we have a problem at Baringo,
Yeah.
which we are not able to solve. Okay?
Yeah.
But we feel we can solve, and it is problem. So we cannot, if we lack security, Derek, we were to have Kesha
Yeah.
the other Friday.
Yeah.
And Bishop said, due to lack of security,
Security. Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
we are going to have Kesha from 9 to 11. Then we release people to go home. What does that tell you? Leave alone Baringo now.
Yeah.
Come here in a place. Talk about Kibundia. Talk about Kaptembo.
Yeah.
Cases every day. Huyu ameibia huyu. Nani akadungwa na kisu? Sijui nini. And the police is just, they are silent, not giving any report,
Yeah.
no progress. We are okay. We only get called as media to go and cover wakati wameuliwa. Okay?
Yeah.
But wakati atuiti wakati wameshikwa.
Yeah.
Where are they? Who is hiding them?
Na kabla hatujalaumu serikali ama pia tuweze kusema kwamba hamna yetu ambayo tunamrushia lawama, kwa sababu kila mmoja lazima aweze kuangalia kwamba ni vipi anakuwa sawa. Katerina, mimi siwezi kuhatarisha maisha yangu nitoke hapa nielekee mahali ambapo kuna vita. Lazima tuangalie, tuweze kujua haswa chanzo cha vita ni nini. Pia tuweze kujua kwa nini jamii hizi zinapigana. Je, zinazozana katika mgogoro wa ardhi, ama ni wizi wa mifugo, ama ni nini? Wizi wa mifugo.
It's all about life story.
Yeah. These people are well educated about these things of the past. Kwa sababu hii ni mila za jamii. Kwa sababu tunakumbuka mwanzoni kulikuwepo na cattle raiding. Why is it that hadi sasa bado wanajihusisha katika visa hivi?
I think we just lack order. We just lack in order.
Yeah.
Down there. We are lacking order. And the proper attention inafaa kupewa hawa watu is not being given there.
Yeah.
Okay? It is so very disheartening that we are having a structure of a government which is emphasizing on things which are not of benefits to the normal citizens, but they give attention to the things which are so very normal. You see?
Yeah.
Because we are talking of, let's just give it a period of like 10 years. We have been hearing this each and every day.
Yeah.
The other day we had almost 40 policemen killed down there. It's why can okay? Are we in a position where we cannot control our own citizens? You are telling me not to blame the government, but I'm also asking again.
Yeah.
No, now let me now not blame the government.
Yeah.
Let now ask the government.
Yeah.
Is the government this weak? Is our security system this weak? Cannot control our own citizens?
Yeah.
Like we used to have COVID.
But tunapozungumzia hiyo tuweze kuangalia ambao viongozi ambao wamewekwa pale. Nakumbuka vizuri wakati
they say nothing, and that's why I'm asking who is hiding these people?
Yeah.
Who is behind this? Because literally something is hidden somewhere.
Yeah.
Something does not happen and happen again and happen again and no one is saying anything.
Yeah.
No MP is talking down there.
Na pia tuliangalizie swala hili kwa tuone viongozi ambao wamekuwa pale. Waziri wa ulinzi kwa serikali iliyopita Daktari Fred Matiang'i. Hatukuwa tunashuhudia visa hivi kwa ilikuwa
pressed.
Tukamuona Profesa Kithure Kindiki wakati wake waziri wa ulinzi pia akaweza kujitahidi sana. Sasa hivi waziri ambaye yupo, je, kazi inafanywa?
Is he familiar with it?
Is he familiar? Does he know anything about when you talk about security services or other security systems?
It is the government. We have Kenyans, and we hope that the issue of insecurity down there will be solved once and for all.
Yeah.
Because it's very disheartening and it's very discouraging to see our own citizens killing
themselves. Yeah.
You see? We can, if you kill your fellow Kenyan, then,
Yeah.
okay, killing is bad.
It is bad, yeah.
And I'm not saying you kill someone from Somalia.
Yeah.
But if we fight ourselves down, we have other pressing issues around us.
Yeah.
Economy is killing us. A lot of lack of jobs.
Yeah.
It's here. Because instead of working towards the problems, we are now getting back and start killing us.
And when you talk about job opportunities, ukienda pale chini utasikiza wengine wakisema kwamba labda biashara hizi ambazo zinaendelea pale, wizi wa mifugo, pia kuna viongozi ambao wameweza kuhusishwa kwa sababu wanahusishwa, lakini ukiwasikia, lakini watu wanaogopa kuwataja. Utasikia mtu anakuambia kwamba kiongozi fulani labda yuko katika biashara ya kuuza mifugo, sasa anatumia watu wake. Swala hili je, tulifika wapi hivi kuhakikisha ama kuweza kushuhudia kiongozi baada ya kuweza kujitokeza na kusema kwamba tunapinga kabisa visa dhidi ya wizi wa mifugo, lakini ukiwasikia wananchi wanasema kwamba kuna wale ambao viongozi pia wanahusika katika biashara hii.
In such cases we will lack.
Yeah.
In such cases we will lack evidence.
Yeah. We
might not end up getting the solution to the problems.
Yeah.
Okay? Because kama mimi ni mwananchi niseme so and so anahusika kwa hii and I have no proof.
Yeah.
Then again I'm saying nothing. Okay? If today I say I know and I'm very sure so and so is funding this team.
Yeah.
And I have no proof. Then again I'm making no sense. Okay?
Yeah.
I can even be sued for defamation.
Yeah, it's true.
You see? It's when it comes to things to do with power and justice, those are two different things. They never meet. Because these are people with power, they have money, they have everything.
Yeah.
And as you know, it's in public domain. It's Kenya. It's our Kenya.
When you talk about Kenya, it
you
comes to other
you have money, you are above the law. To be honest, how many cases have we seen go just like that? Even with the concrete proof. At the end you hear the proof by closure and then so on. So money in Kenya talks.
Yeah.
So the citizen here, they might have, they might even be very sure that so and so is funding this.
Yeah.
So and so is hiding these people, but they lack proof.
Yeah.
And if they have the proof, they lack money. They lack people to fund the case. Is a citizen, a normal, a very local citizen, against authority. Since when?
Yeah, this story is now it's up to the government to make sure that this problem has been solved. Na tunapozungumzia hakuna yule ambaye anangependa kuishi maisha ambayo ni ya wasiwasi. For example, ama kwa mfano mimi nikiwa ninatoka pale 58 na najua vizuri siwezi kuingia saa 12 ama saa 1 siwezi nikaingia kwangu. Ama asubuhi siwezi nikatoka mapema ya saa 11. Ni swala ambalo lazima serikali iweze kuangazia na kuweza kujua kwa wananchi wanaishi vyema zaidi na bila wasiwasi yoyote. Ni habari ambazo zinapatikana katika ukurasa wa pili kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo. Na pia kuna habari kuhusu sekta ya elimu katika gazeti la Taifa Leo pia. Kwenye ukurasa wa pili tunaweza kwamba hisabati na sayansi si lazima tena.
Funny, that's injustice. That is injustice. You don't make me suffer because of mathematics and then after nimetoka shule unaitoa. No. No, again, how are we going to survive without mathematics? No. Okay, that's funny.
Ni habari ambazo zinapatikana katika ukurasa wa pili kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo. Tunaelezwa kwamba hisabati na sayansi si lazima tena. Wizara yasema masomo hayo hayatakuwa lazima secondary pep. Yapata. Mmesikia haya yote. Hisabati na sayansi, somo la sayansi haitakuwa lazima. And how can you rate it, Catalina, at this time when everything was so like ukienda katika ama ilikuwa lazima uweze kujua hesabu ama uweze kusoma somo lolote la sayansi. Na pia sayansi wanasema sayansi pia hesabu pia ni sayansi.
Okay. Derek,
ama sayansi wanajaribu kuangazia.
You know why this thing appears so very funny?
Yeah.
You know why it's appearing so very funny? Guys, how is mathematics not important? Some things are just I need to know just how useless is mathematics. I just want to know how useless is mathematics.
But you know
how important is mathematics?
It is not useless. At the same time, it might be not important.
Why are we wrapping it out?
Iko pale katikati. Kuna yule ambaye anajua hesabu lakini ikifika kwa mtihani kidogo wanaleta mahala ambapo hajasoma. Sasa ili kuondokea ile grade ambayo angepata kuweza kuanguka, anaiondokea tu, lakini it is important. But at the same time it is not important because huenda basi ikamchafulia grade yake ambayo angeweza kupata.
So now we are pushing kids to just pass exams. That's what we are doing. That's what we are doing. We are just like hii hesabu ni ngumu sana, nafanya huyu mwanafunzi aanguke. So tutue. Hii science ni ana itamsaidia tutue. My friend, if you want to finish any country, if you want to keep any country, if you want to finish a total nation and have a very useless generation, kill education. Kill education. We will have incompetent engineers, incompetent doctors, incompetent teachers, incompetent everything. Because let me tell you, Derek, as long as we talk about education and education, there are problems which are solved by education. To be honest, today if we have a system of education which helps us so very well, we could not be having Chinese around wakitutengenezea barabara. Why? Kwani sisi hatuna haki ya kutengeneza barabara? It is that we only have a weak education system which needs to be repaired. Just like shikilia hapa na hapa na hapa, hii kitu isimame, okay? But now again we cannot be repairing something by removing something which seems to be very important in this. Because how are you going to survive without mathematics in your head? How can you even survive without mathematics in your head? A simple science like, okay, you connect positive and negative, it works like this. You lack that kind of knowledge. How are you going to survive? No, how are you going to survive?
I think we have to blame ourselves, because I believe we have people who are very well educated. But in our system, we seem to believe so many things that are everything that comes outside from the country, that it has been made outside from the country. It's so good. Kwa mfano, kwako kwa nyumba, sahani pekee ambayo unatumia imetengenezwa wapi? Ukiangalia tu vizuri utapata kwamba made from China.
Yeah, it's made from China.
Sasa that mentality that we have, even kama mimi nimeenda shule nikasoma, hata sisi wenyewe tunajiangusha wakati mwingine. We don't believe in ourselves.
I believe this Derek. We are in a cocoon where you are given independence and you are just afraid of using it. Okay? Number one, the government itself feels insecure with its own citizens and the learned friends. Okay? That's one. Two, I feel again it's something not confusing but funny, because if today Derek, mimi kama mzazi wako hawezi, okay, sisemi wewe utakuwa mtoto wangu, because nilikuwa mtoto kama wewe sisi nafanya nini, but today if I take my kid to school aenda akasome, and then I come siku moja aniambie I want to do things to do with the electricity. How do we call them? Electricians. So what do we call them? Electricity and engineering.
Engineering.
Okay? And then mimi niende nijenge plot mahali na nataka mtu wa kuniwekea nini? Wa kuniwekea stima. Then I fail to believe in my kid mimi mwenyewe nipeleka shule. Na pesa zangu. Then again it's a reverse psychology. First I'm calling that kid a stupid one. Even the teachers, I'm just telling my kid, you and your mwalimu, you are incompetent. Sababu mimi siwezi waamini na kazi yangu. You see? Then I'm going to ask again, how confident how confident are we na system yetu ya education? Okay? Do we believe in us? Do we believe someday we can wake up na tujifanyie kazi sisi wenyewe, like no Chinese? Derek, no Chinese. Sisi tuingie kwa barabara, tujenge highway. Can we do that? Contractor Mkenya, wafanyikazi wa Kenya. Can we have that? Of course we can. But the government is not believing in us. These tenders are hatupewi. Hatupewi. Now, kuja kuniambia sasa tuondoe mathematics.
Itakuwa
na science, then I think we are working so very hard tuendelee kutuma watu wetu Qatar. Wakakuwa makocha. Sorry to say, but
okay,
be honest.
Catalina, I know if I ask you this question, najua hautanijibu. Hata if I insist, I know you won't like to go back to school.
I wouldn't say that. But for me, if you ask me, if I'm given a chance to go back to school, do me a favor. Niondolee hesabu na chemistry na physics na uniondolee
wameziondoa
si lazima. Hainisaidii. Hivyo ndo wamesema. So, is that what they are saying now? Like I'm asking you. So wanakaa hivi wanaona hii hesabu ni ngumu sana. Tuondoe hii kitu hawa wanafunzi wote wapate A. How is that helping us? How is that helping us? We have students who got A and they lack basics.
Okay, tuiangazie pia kwa namna nyingine. Tunaweza kusema kwamba labda kuna wale ambao wanachukulia kama ni ugumu ama hisabati ni ngumu. Lakini pia tuangazie tuweze tunaona katika mfumo wa 844. Mwanafunzi alikuwa analazimishwa kufanya hisabati na sayansi. Lazima angechagua sayansi hata moja. Na unapata kwamba tunapozungumzia swala hilo, tuweze kujua ni sababu zipi ambazo waziri ama wizara inaangazia ili kuweza kuziondoa. Ili kuweza kusema kwamba si lazima. Ni kwa sababu kizazi cha sasa hivi tunaona vijana wengi, kwa vile tunaongelea kuhusu mfumo wa CBC, that is the competence based curriculum. Mwanafunzi mara nyingi tunaona at 90% or rather at 85%, everybody wants to produce contents. Huyu mtoto atasoma hesabu saa ngapi kama kila mtu anataka kuzalisha maudhui?
And that's why I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If you go this way of looking the easier way,
Yeah.
then we are creating a nation, not a nation, but a generation which will, and I'm sorry to say, will
Yeah.
be almost as equal as useless.
Yeah.
Because if you don't want to struggle, even in a single thing, what are we doing?
That is a question.
What are we doing? If today I decide to make this table here,
Yeah.
and I reach at some point, I feel like, it's stressing and I leave it. Are we creating soft generation?
We are not.
Because at the level where we are as Kenyans, we cannot afford to have soft generation. We cannot afford. Look at the state we are as a country right now. Okay, everything has to work and has to work by force. Like it's not the days where you could just sit and then tell someone, Derek, at a point where we are right now, we need to start thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Okay? We need to start thinking in the way of how are we going to be strong enough to survive and get out of this state of nation. But again now, our kids are being given an easier way out.
Okay, now.
How are you going to survive without mathematics? I'm asking you. Is mathematics helping you right now? Derek?
Yeah, at some point.
At some point.
Yeah.
Now imagine, and I know you didn't like mathematics. So as me, by the way, I didn't like mathematics, but mathematics is helping me right now.
Yeah.
There are things now I know out of the sciences they want to wrap out.
Yeah.
You see, it's basic knowledge. There are things which you don't need. Okay, for example, today, leo stima ziharibike kwetu kwa nyumba. Do you think I need? Okay, do you think as a man siwezi badilisha bulb? Okay, do you think ningejua tu hivyo from nowhere nijue tu hivyo?
Hamna mtu angejua. Lazima upitie zana kwanza kwanza.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So if you are giving me a easier way to get out of the ama ndio nionekane nimepita.
Umepita mtihani.
Then we are failing again.
Yeah, sababu ambazo zimefanya Wizara ya Elimu ikaweza kuamua kwamba somo la hisabati na sayansi sio lazima. Hata pia mimi sijui. Tunajaribu tu kuangalia tuweze kujua haswa ni waliangazia vigezo vipi ili kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba wanaondoa somo la sayansi na hisabati.
Lakini wasituondolee sababu kwa sababu wanafunzi wa second. We need strong people.
Yeah.
I somehow like that because of mathematics and we don't remember 10 years mchezo.
Okay, let's take a very short commercial break. Tukirejea basi tunaangalia habari zaidi kwenye gazeti la The Sun na pia vile gazeti la Daily Nation na pia kwenye gazeti la People's Daily na pia Business Daily. Kumbuka pia kwenye mtandao tutakuwa na pia tukisoma baadhi ya jumbe zenyu pale kwenye mtandao zetu za kijamii. Usiondoke.
Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, There's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality offers comprehensive education ranging from artisan levels to advanced diplomas. Our courses cover food and beverage production, catering and accommodation, pastry and baking, culinary arts, tour guiding and operation, tourism and business management, fashion and design from artisan level to higher diploma, sales and marketing, banking and finance, accountancy, business management, ICT, CPA courses, hairdressing and beauty therapy, cosmetology, electrical engineering and installation. We also provide short courses in public relations, event management and entrepreneurship, as well as language classes in Spanish, German, French, Chinese, and sign language and interpretation. Our accredited examining bodies include NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. Accommodation is available for out-of-town students. We offer full-time, part-time, and online classes. For more information, visit us on the 4th floor of Equita House, Nakuru. Contact us at 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email info@nakurucollege.ac.ke. You can also visit our website www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining a culture of professional excellence. Step into a brighter future at Better You School, conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790-899-899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniuslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office CK Patel Building 8th floor Wing A. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Secure your future with us.
Are you passionate about media, communication or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Karibu tena mtazamaji. Mwenzangu Katalina alikuwa ananieleza kwamba niko karibu kusema naam. Lakini sijasema. Karibuni tena. Tunaendelea na kipindi chetu leo, iko ni siku ya Jumatano. Wednesday kwa lugha ya Kiingereza. Tarehe ni tarehe 12 mwezi wa 3 mwaka 2025, na iwapo ndio unafungulia runinga, my name is Nyongesa Derek, na upande wa pili
James.
Tuko na Jemo.
You cannot call me Jemo. Jemo sounds bad. Jemo sounds bad. There was a time as I was growing.
Yeah.
There was this wazunguzi wale. They used to visit us.
Yeah.
Where nilikuwa naelewa. Now,
Yeah.
they used to come, and now I realized that if you're not familiar with English,
Yeah.
never say no.
Never say no.
Akikuuliza kitu wewe sema tu yes.
Yes.
Sababu ukisema no akuulize why.
Utaelezea.
Na kutengeneza sentence moja hivi. But do you know, I had Derek, wewe mlika mwizi yako inamaza. The first time I composed a English sentence.
Yes.
Ikaisha hivi nikiongea. I was at the age of 20.
That was the first time.
The first time niliongea ni karibu nitoe fungu la 10. Mungu amefungua ulimi, naongea Kizungu.
Ongea Kizungu. Lakini umeongea Kizungu tangu mwanzoni, sasa hivi naona you are so good.
I'm good bwana.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm a Fasilana. No, I'm different from you. Different from you. Because I'm a Fasilana. Different from you again. And yeah.
Okay. Ni sawa.
A friend of mine was telling me again.
Mimi nitakukata. Usitumie mifano hiyo tena.
Okay, ongea na mtu usikia ameanza kuongea Kiswahili anasema naam.
Naam.
Jambo la busara.
Yeah.
Wewe juu umeisha. Ni posa. Wewe umeisha. Agali.
Unajua haya masomo yote tunajivunia. Tulienda shule tukasoma.
Tumejifunza ni naam, ni posa.
Hatuwezi lazimisha mtu kuweza
jambo la busara. Wale mtu akikwambia jambo la busara. Umeisha.
Jasusi.
Jamani. You know say jasusi.
Na mtazamaji, niruhusu tuweze kuelekea kwenye mitandao za kijamii, tuangazie baadhi ya jumbe ambazo Wakenya wanazituma, ama mashabiki wetu. Mashabiki wetu. Derek is Katalina ameamua kunichanganya leo. Vile ananiambia.
The problem ni venyasemi naam. You see, this guy is always naam tumerejea. Naam tumerejea. And I'm like, this naam. What's the meaning of naam anyway?
I see you have Sparkling John on Facebook. Anasema
Tundi.
Yeah, tunashukuru
Ni
sana.
vizuri ujue huyu amekuja kwa sababu yangu. Wako wanaam. Akina Morris Muheka. Na anapaya wakanyururu.
Millicent Musanga pia naye anasema yuko ndani. Dominic Mash pia naye anasema yuko ndani. Thank you so much. You have Madam Penina Nganga from Nakuru College, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Na pamoja na Madam Lucy Ben.
Lucy Ben ni the principal.
The principal.
Rafiki yangu sana.
Yeah. Wanasema wako ndani. Hebu tueleze pale Nakuru mazingira yako vipi? Na mmekuona umekuwa pale ukapiga picha katika mikutano umekuwa ukiitwa, na hivi majuzi kumbe pia ulizaliwa.
Wow.
Are we still in the birthday mood?
Birthday mood? Okay, as a man, let me tell you one. As a man, you don't celebrate. You don't over celebrate.
Yeah.
Okay? Kwa birthday ya siku moja, you go, but again
Yeah.
Nakuru College is a good college.
Yeah. Unajaribu kuondokea.
Sijaribu kuondokea. Come on, I'm not in a birthday mood. Nilizaliwa. Sasa hii ni
unajua kwa nini niulize hilo, kwa sababu sisi tulikuwa tunajua kwamba tukiwa watoto tulikuwa tunaambiwa kwamba watoto wananunuliwa.
Was a very useless theory.
I used to think hata pia mimi nilinunuliwa.
Mimi nimekuja kubelieve nilizaliwa nikiwa class 6. Nilikuwa nilizaliwa. Hakuna venye nilinunuliwa supermarket. Because let me tell you, by the way, ningenunuliwa na mtu supermarket. Alafu nijipate Kenya, angeniambia kwa nini niko Kenya. Mbona angenunua nipeleke majua ile mbona nataka kununuliwa nipeleke Kenya.
Okay, thank you so much Madam Penina Ng'ang'a na pamoja na Madam Lucy Beni.
Hao ni Nakuru College. And Nakuru College is a good college.
It's a good college. Na bila shaka tunaona wamekuwa wakifanya vyema. Pia wanakuza talanta.
Sana. Sana bwana. Hao watu wako sawa. So no, I happened to attend the sports day. And they are doing good. Those guys, they are hyper. They have energy. Now speaking of college, the experience is there, all of it. Okay, I also happen to be in their what do we used to call them? We used to call them cultural day. Hey, very fun, very fun. They're very creative. They used to I saw their creativity. In fact, kwanza said their fashion. Hey man.
Wanafunzi
wanafunzi wako sawa. And the environment is very conducive. A very good environment. They are doing great. Those people are doing great. Hata ukiingia tu unasikia tu furaha huko. And they have the
asante sana Madam Penina. Madam Penina kwa ujumbe wako pamoja na Madam Lucy Beni. Na pia tunaona anapokea ujumbe wake Betty Maina, mamake Bianca. Anasema pia tune in, anasema niko ndani tena sana.
Asalimie Bianca.
Namsalimie Bianca.
Waje tuongelee Bianca.
Ni mtoto mchanga kwa vile namsikiza nikizungumzia.
Ukizungumzia nini?
Wow, nimekumbuka Betty Maina, mamake Bianca. Sasa ndio nimeanza.
Ndio maana nasema aje. Betty Maina hapo chini. Na mimi nikasema salimia Bianca.
You know her?
Of course.
No, let's just be honest. You know,
it's my fan. Nakataaje kujua.
Wow, wonderful. So good.
Nakataaje kujua mafani wangu.
Yeah, it's good to have fans. Hata pia mimi ungeniuliza mtu mmoja lakini hajatuma ujumbe. Lakini sawa tu.
Ni hana TV.
Na hao ambao wanatazama wananitumia kwenye ujumbe kupitia ukurasa wetu wa Facebook Mamlaka Television. Thank you so much. Tumekuwa nikisoma jumbe katika kurasa zetu za Mamlaka Television na pia vile vile nduhusu niweze kuelekea pale katika ukurasa wangu wa Facebook. Na number 1 tuko naye Helen Shanez anasema yuko ndani pia. Helen Shanez anasema yuko ndani. Thank you so much Helen. Na asante sana kwa kuweza kutuma ujumbe wako. I see we have Kagendo Muturia pia na anasema yuko ndani. Onesmus Raya Wanjala. Nitaondokea jina Raya kwa sababu unajua mahali anaelekea. Thank you so much Natasha Kerry, Cynthia Viola, Natasha Trosi na pia mwisho kabisa tuko naye Kioko Fidelia. Najua huyu Kioko Katina huenda basi kwa namna moja ama kwa njia moja au nyingine huenda basi akawa anamjua lakini
today is they are all my fans really. Today is my fans day. Today is my fans day. So akina Eunice Kanyago
sijapokea ujumbe wake.
Wasitue usikae mpweke sana kwa hiyo. Usikae kama usapoti. It's very bad kukua kwa hiyo na no one is supporting you bwana.
Catalina.
Wasitue tu waambie mjani kama nenda mnisalimie.
Ninajua mahali ambapo unaelekea lakini ni kwa leo tu mtaniruhusu.
It's fun of having friends who and fans who have television.
It's not bad to have friends.
Yeah,
friends who always appreciate you.
Who have television to see you.
Asanteni sana. Ni pale kwenye mtandao zetu za kijamii. Nimesoma baadhi ya jumbe kwenye ukurasa wangu wa Facebook Mamlaka Television. Unaweza kunifuatilia pia kupitia ukurasa wangu wa Facebook Nyongesa Derek Official. Labda upande wako Mr. James ama mafans wako
unaona wako Facebook wamejaa kuja. Anataka kuniuliza kama niko na Telegram. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ni sawa.
Catalina has nothing like Telegram.
Ni sawa sijakataa.
Sina jakata.
Labda sasa ningependa kabla hatujaingia kwenye gazeti zetu za siku ya leo kwenye meza yetu, upande wa pili tuko na gazeti la The Standard na upande wangu pia niko na gazeti la Daily Nation. Lakini kabla ya hapo niruhusu tuweze kuangazia habari kwenye gazeti la People's Daily na pia kwenye gazeti la The Star. Na kwenye gazeti la People's Daily we have the story on page number 4. This is our headline: more men, or rather more Raila's men set for Ruto's cabinet. More Raila's men set for Ruto's cabinet. This is about power deal as new leader expected to reap big after changes that will see more ministers are shown at the door. That's on page number 4. Na habari hizi basi pia mwenzangu yuko na hisia tofauti. Kwa sasa ni wiki jana tu siku ya Ijumaa tumeweza kuona baba ameweza kufanya kile kitu. Hebu kwanza nikuulize, ulifurahia sana wakati Raila alipoteza AUC?
Baba,
ulikuja umefurahia sana. Kwa nini ukafurahia?
Because we need Raila here.
Are you not patriotic?
We need Raila Amolo Odinga here. Honorable the Baba. We need Baba here.
Yeah.
in Kenya. We don't need Baba up there. Doing what up there? Why is Raila going there? Alikuwa anaenda kufanya nini huko? Me, I was happy, not because ameanguka.
Yeah.
I was happy because now we have our Baba back.
Yeah.
Okay? So for me, if you ask me, Derek, my feelings about Raila losing the
AOC position, yeah.
Chairperson thing is very simple. I feel sorry for this man. Alianguka.
Yeah.
Na si kuanguka tu.
Lakini tuseme bana angepeperusha bendera ya Kenya, tumewatoa kiongozi.
Do we need kupeperusha bendera ya Kenya yenye inaumia? What's your joy? Okay, sasa tuseme basi DNA sasa. We needed, and I'm not saying we have no opposition, we have no strong opposition, but we need the aspect of Baba.
Yeah.
Baba being in Kenya, Baba does something in Kenya.
And because now he's back in the country, but you have seen again he has decided to join the government. Are we going to see the Baba that we used to see? Yule ambaye amekuwa upinzani kabisa. Kwanza kuna wale ambao wanalalamika sana, amesema kwamba anaingia serikali mapema sana. Si hata angesubiri muhula wa pili. Ama hatu kuhitaji muhula wa pili wa serikali iliyopo mamlaka.
The Raila I know, my friends, the experience I have about. But let me tell you, I have been supporting Raila since I knew about politics. I voted for Raila for 3 times. It's very painful to lose. you cannot understand how it feels to lose. But I have voted for this man 3 consecutive times to tukipotezanga the chance. And there are something I know about Raila. Raila is a genius. Raila is a genius guy. Why am I saying Raila is a genius guy?
Yeah.
Let's go back to history. When Raila stepped in Kano, you know what happened with Kano?
Kano failed.
Kano totally went down. Okay?
Yeah.
Do we need to talk about the other day when Raila stepped in Jubilee? What happened? What happened?
Jubilee also vanished. Sasa hivi
now, are you so very stupid to predict something? I'm just asking. Because it's Raila again. It's Raila Amolo. It's Raila. We all know. We all know. This man Raila Odinga has a strategy. It will not be shocking towards 2027. Afanye something we call a turnaround in Guinness to Indonesia.
Yeah.
It's Raila Amolo Odinga.
Can we say he's a political genius man?
This man is a master. It's a monster in politics. In politics, he's a monster. He has nothing to offer to Ruto. He has nothing. Let me tell you, he has nothing to. Because do you hear any sarcasm in ODM?
ODM, in fact, it's still there. Very strong. Very strong.
Strong. Okay?
Yeah.
Wait, Raila is just a simple. Now, one step in.
Yeah.
Watch in here.
You know, the reason why the reason why our leaders are saying that Baba joining the government, it's going to be a hard time for some leaders, especially those who support former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. First, you have seen Raila in government. No, let's not talk about Raila now joining the government officially, but we heard something about the broad-based government when they decided to give, President Ruto, some experts. They call them experts because we have seen what they have been doing. And right now we are still complaining about issues to do with the cost of living, the high cost of living, taxation and corruption issues. But listen and see, and you have to watch very closely because tunapozungumzia swala hili unapata kwamba Raila tunapozungumzia broad-based government. Why is it that wakati anaingia serikalini viongozi wengine wanafurushwa?
And I have a simple question.
That is the question ambayo tunafaa kuuliza. Why are they sending other people home?
Do you want to tell me that initially government had no experts? Do you want to tell me that Baba was the only person who could produce experts?
According to them.
According to them. Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
When Raila gets somewhere, he makes a structure where wakati atatingika hivi, wakati atatingika tu hivi, something will go down and he will remain static. Is Baba, is Raila. If you ask me, he has been the president for the longest time.
And even yesterday,
he was in the government. He was in the
Yesterday,
government of
Mr. Kimani told me the same
because
thing.
it's the truth.
He has been the president for
He
the
has
past
been the
3
truth for the longest. He was in the government of Moi.
Yeah.
Kibaki came in. He was there. Raila was there. Jubilee came in. Raila was there. We have UDA. Kenya Kwanza. Raila is there. Okay, from the previous governments, what has happened? Where does it leave the leading party? Kano, down. Do you hear about PNU? Anyway, do we talk about Jubilee anymore? No, this story talks a lot.
At the same time, yesterday we had stories, even you had a chance to look at those videos that were online. Baba in Kisii County.
For the first time.
For the first time, he went there
time.
and
for the first time. And for me,
yeah.
I think it's a wake-up call to Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga.
Yeah.
It is good sometimes to, okay, he is smart in his way.
Yeah.
But again, you see, when he joined forces with Uhuru, government was not facing whatever the government of today is facing. Because the government of today is facing something we call a serious rejection. Very serious one.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you join it. To him, might be, as Raila, might be his move, his genius move.
Yeah.
Just as he does.
Yeah.
Okay? But again, to us, it's a game. When you come to citizens, it's a game. And the guys who are just telling Baba, stop this kind of nonsense. Stop this kind of, what are you doing?
Okay, let's.
You are supposed to be in the other side saying no to
because
things.
the reason
Then
why these two joined together, they wanted to address the issues to do of compensation, the people, their lives that we lost during Gen Z demonstration, even to compensate or rather to kuangazia issues to do with the corruption, good governance, political inclusivity. Tuweze kuangazia vitu hizo zote, wanasema kwamba they have now to bring people together.
Compensate lives.
Compensate lives.
Compensate
And let's
lives.
have a look at the history
Now you hear that joke?
when Raila decided to join the government. You have talked about the Kano regime during the reign of President Moi. Then you have talked about PNU, the reign of President Moi Kibaki.
Yeah.
Now Jubilee again. UDA or Kenya Kwanza, Raila again is in government. What has changed? Nini kilibadilika wakati ambapo Raila alikuwa anaingia serikalini ama anaamua kuunga serikali mkoa? Kuna mambo ambayo yaliweza kubadilika ambayo tunasema kwamba pia hivi sasa kunaweza kubadilika.
The moment Gen Z's did hit the road and said enough is enough. We need a change. Everything changed.
Yeah.
Everything changed. Politics of Kenya literally changed. The kind of generation we have and the people who are now holding the power, the Gen Z's, they are not of games. They are not of tutafanya na tutafanya. They are of umefanya nini.
Umefanya nini.
Okay?
Yeah.
You have been around. What have you done with this and this?
Yeah.
You want us to give you our votes. When our parents did vote for you, what did you do to them? Okay? I was watching a video somewhere at Mamlaka.
Yeah.
MCA ameshukishwa kwa gari na wananchi. Ulituambia utajenga hii barabara na hujajenga na kumenyesha hatuwezi pitia hapo na pikipiki. Shuka tuende. Tutatembea hiyo. The MCA alikuwa anatembezwa kwa hiyo barabara na matope ikiwa imefika huko.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? That we are no longer of promises.
Yeah.
Just deliver.
This is a wake up call.
Just
for
deliver.
Every leader.
Okay? For every leader. Where again I feel like I don't know why Baba is not seeing this. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know why any other leader is not seeing this. By the way, let me tell you, if there is a leader who is now acting in a very straight road right now, and I'm very sure about this, is Kalonzo Musyoka. Because Kalonzo Musyoka is totally, like literally, I'm not saying Kalonzo Musyoka has delivered anything.
Yeah.
I'm not saying in terms of development, but Kalonzo Musyoka has a chance.
Yeah.
Kalonzo Musyoka has a chance of inboxing the Gen Zs. Has a chance of convincing the Gen Zs. Because he has a clear path. Because let me tell you, if the other day Raila stood up and angetuambia tu siungi serikali mkono.
Yeah.
Ungesikia Kalonzo Musyoka.
Ungemsikia mahali. But sometimes
the moment Raila saying now I am joining forces and see whole broad-based government and a lot of things I don't understand him there.
Yeah.
That was a chance for Kalonzo Musyoka.
We have a statement that I read from one of the young guy who was leading a demonstration during Gen Z movement. This young man called Kasamwe. He said he would rather trust President William Ruto for the second term rather than Gachagua.
Okay.
Why are we not talking about
at some point
former Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka?
No, let me tell you. At some point, I agree with that man. At some point, I agree with my. Yes. Even in my very personal opinion. This is not opinion of Mamlaka TV. This is opinion of James.
Yeah.
If you put former deputy president here, Gachagua.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And put
the current president.
One and only Ruto.
Yeah.
President here.
Yeah.
Today. Who is better than you? No, who is better than who? You don't know one. DP was there. Bwana Gachagua was there, terrorizing everyone. We don't need to pretend we don't know about that. You saw the kind of statements this guy used to handle from his mouth.
But at the same
time, do you think it's
going to be so hard for Kalonzo Musyoka to win that president's seat when he joined Rigathi Gachagua? Because we know Gachagua very well. When I say we know him very well,
it will be very hard for Kalonzo Musyoka to win
what statement that he has been uttering.
And the action he has been doing.
The action.
He was the DP, Bwana. He was the DP. We all know. We don't need to pretend, okay? It was unfair. Whatever happened to that man was unfair. But again, it's ngumu kumutetea. Ni ngumu kumutetea. He was all over. He was all over. By the way, to me, he was all over. Sitting on everyone's lap. He was all over. Akiongea venye anataka. It's in public domain. The videos are there. Everything is there. Okay? Whatever happened to this man, and I feel sorry for him. He was betrayed. And it feels bad to be betrayed by the people you trusted. Okay? Yeah. But you have seen what he can do with power.
Yeah.
Right? We have seen what he can do with power. Kalonzo Musyoka will have only one disadvantage. If he chooses to run with Gachagua as a running mate, that will be a total fail. That will be a total fail.
Okay, let's have a look at the effects of Baba now joining the government, because you are being told that more Raila men are set for Ruto's cabinet. Tunaona Raila tunaanza kumsikia watu wake wameanza kuingia ndani ya serikali.
Na wanaingia on expense ya watu wa Gachagua kutolewa. So Gachagua just been cleaned out. And
when you hear
them, former DP is just being cleaned out.
Yeah.
Is that being cleaned out? Wewe ulikuwa kwa hii position uliwekwa na nani? You toka tunaka mtoto. Because let me tell you one thing, we cannot be in a position where we are saying now at the government from the beginning had no experts.
Yeah.
At the government from the beginning had no idea of how to run the government. Raila had to come in to show them the way.
But at the same time, we have to ask ourselves, because when you hear our leaders, they say their aim is to unite all the people. How can you unite everybody when utakuwa unaunganishaje watu pamoja iwapo basi unapata kwamba kuna mtu ambaye alikuwa pale na huenda basi alikuwa ni rafiki ya tuseme for example, tunatumia mfano ambao ni mfano ambao upo na watu wanazungumzia, wanatuambia kwamba hawa walikuwa ndani wa Rigathi Gachagua wanaondolea. Are we now still uniting ama tunaendelea kubagua wengine?
Derek, the government does not care about unity of Kenya. And I'm sorry to say this, but the government cares about the votes.
The votes.
It's the votes, okay? If we mobilize Raila, this is the theory. If the government mobilizes Raila, and at the end, 2027, Raila is on the other side of the government, the chances are Ruto will win. Believe me when I say that. If at 2027, Raila will be with Ruto, and he will show that this is the way we are going.
Yeah.
President William Ruto will win for the second time.
Okay.
Because this man commands massive votes. Okay. Kalonzo Musyoka is not a bad person in terms of mobilizing votes.
Yeah.
You go to Lower Eastern, that is Machakos, Makueni, and Kitui.
Yeah.
All the government, the county governments, governors, Wiper.
From Wiper Party.
Wiper Party.
Yeah.
78% of the MPs, Wiper. Okay? MCAs, do we need to talk about MCAs? 98% are Wiper.
Yeah.
So down there, Kalonzo is being heard. They have numbers down there, but not compared.
Yeah.
Now the lakeside, and Mount Kenya.
Okay, let's have a look at the list that we have been. Okay, we have this list below. We have Peter Munya, one of the likely to be the beneficiaries. Peter Munya again.
Peter Munya.
They have always been there.
I
We
was
have Peter Munya. We have Raphael Tuju. This man has been there.
Yeah.
Then we also have Timothy Bosire. PNI yuko pale. These are the men that are likely to benefit from this cabinet reshuffle. Another reshuffle is looming.
I was going through X the other day, and there was a joke running around.
Yeah.
Like, show me a person who has a beef and these two. Okay?
Yeah.
So, bro, Munya, show me a person who has a beef like Munya and the president William Ruto. Is Munya an expert, by the way?
Okay.
Just asking. Because we are bringing experts, eh? We are bringing experts.
Okay. Possible casualties, wale ambao wanaenda kupoteza kazi. Tunasema tu wanaweza kupoteza kazi. Number one, we have a health cabinet secretary, Deborah Barasa.
Do you know Kago will get
Are we solving a problem, the problem that we have been experiencing in our healthcare system?
No, you see,
when we decide that when our healthcare is not working, the first thing we do, that person who is leading or rather who is governing that position will have to.
You see again, if today, Derek, if today we are having a problem, we are facing a problem in terms of capital.
Yeah.
Okay, in terms of capital. Let's say we have a project we are doing.
Yeah. Yes.
And then we have a problem of capital, and then you fire me. That does not solve the problem. Okay.
Yeah.
The problem is money. It's not the guy leading. It's not like the guy is vomiting money. And all of a sudden I'm able to vomit money. Okay.
Yeah.
They are going to fire these guys for nothing, literally.
Again,
because the problem has been money. Share is not working today. Why is not funded? Okay. With a lot of we saw the other day, a lot of theory being brought to us, and we are like, how did this happen and when did this happen? Okay. I'm very sure even the CS there does not know about a lot of things about that share.
And that brings in the issue to do when he was called by the journalists to answer some questions. She was very reluctant to answer those questions. Again, you have this man, Justin Muturi. Again, he's a casualty. Then you have Rebecca Miano, a cabinet secretary for tourism. Then Justin Muturi is the cabinet secretary for public service. Ni wale ambao huenda basi nafasi zao zikaweza kupotea ama wakaweza kupokonywa nyadhifa zao. Ni habari ambazo zinapatikana katika ukurasa huu wa 4 kwenye gazeti la People's Daily. Another story nitakuwa naangazia mbio tuweze kuangazia kabla tujaelekea kwenye gazeti zetu za siku ya leo. Gazeti la The Standard na pia vile gazeti la Daily Nation. We have another story on page number 8 on the front page of the People's Daily. This is about the Auditor General and Arthur Not, or rather wrote in KPA and JKIA. This is the Kenya Port Authority, or rather Kenya Ports Authority, and Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Auditor General Anitha wrote in KPA and JKIA. Ufisadi ambao unaendelea katika idara ya usafiri. Tunapozungumzia kuhusu JKIA na pia vile vile Kenya Ports Authority. We have seen yesterday, we have been talking about these two ladies, the Auditor General and the Controller of Budget. Are doing great things. It seems like they are the one who are very committed in making sure that the government is run well.
They are worried about whatever they are seeing.
And
they are so very worried about what they are seeing, and they cannot be part of it. You see?
Yeah.
So the only way they can redeem themselves is coming out and telling the Kenyans, guys, haiendi vizuri. Sio venye tulisema. It is not going well. Okay, those ladies are doing good job. Whatever they are doing, whatever they are telling Kenyans here and the hidden secrets around the sector of capital and whatever, they are doing great. Because I think we need more of them. We need more of them to continue. Because we have been saying that corruption, pesa zinakuliwa, but we don't know how.
How?
They are just putting it in the table.
Okay, what is happening, they are not telling us where the money went, but they are telling us this money is not there.
Yeah.
Now the question is, where is the money?
Where is the money? You see? And I'm again very okay. I feel President William Ruto is responsible now.
Yeah.
The kind of things I'm seeing around.
Yeah.
And the allegations around. With the government he's leading and he's saying nothing. Then that shows this man is maybe irresponsible, arrogant, or is just not caring about anything. Because the moment these the control of budget and the other lady started
Auditor General.
The Auditor General started talking about these things.
Mm-hmm.
President could have come out and told us.
But you know what? With what has just happened, these two releasing that critical information, kwenye gazeti la Taifa Leo, we have the story that is, I can say a shocking story because tunaweza kwamba Nyakang'o apokonywa shilingi milioni 850 kwa afisi yake. Is it a way of intimidating her? Or rather intimidating her position or rather her office?
Is what this government has been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Today, if I wake up and criticize the government, I get abducted, and you find me somewhere being shaped. Nishanyolewa, ama nikatupwa, ama nikakatwa. It's what this government, they are using the threat way. Okay? Continually we do this. Continually we do this. That's being irresponsible. If we are having the kind of government, when I talk about the government, the government sabotages me. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong if you tell me to give the high taxes you are telling me to give, and you misuse them and I ask.
Yeah.
And then you end up again beating me because I have asked.
Yeah.
Then that's not right. It's not cool. We cannot be having a government which today, Derek, if you are a leader somewhere and you cannot sit down and listen to the team you are leading, then you are not a leader. You are simply a dictator. You are simply someone who does not need to hear, someone who is not listening to anything. Because if it's my money, I'm asking, my money, where is my money?
Where is my money?
Why have how have you used my money? And you beat me up. Or you got my feet off. So how are you helping me?
Okay, that's
what kind of person are you?
Hiyo ni swala ambalo viongozi lazima tukizungumzia pia waweze kuangazia, because when we advocate for good governance or rather addressing issues to do with corruption, the high cost of living, because that comes in a hand with our leaders who are in position to make sure that they listen to our voices. Hatuwezi kwa tunazungumza na unapata kwamba leo hii tunazungumzia hii, lakini kiongozi wakati anatokea tena unapata kwamba anazungumzia kitu kingine. Kwa mfano nimesema gharama ya maisha iko juu. Kesho yake kiongozi anatokea kula anasema kwamba nitakuja na kitu tofauti na kile ambacho nilikuwa ninazungumzia. Kwa mfano mimi nikueleza kwamba hamna nafasi ya kazi. Kesho yake utokee na mchele, utakuwa umenisaidia.
No.
Nimekueleza kwamba nafasi nimekuwa nikitafuta kazi, niko na stakabadhi za kutosha. Hamna kazi. Lakini kesho yake basi unatokea ukiwa umebeba mchele gunia 2 umeniletea ama umetuletea tuweze kugawanya.
Ndio tuweze kugawanya kilo moja moja.
Are we solving that problem?
That is not problem solved.
Basically what we are telling us,
it's not even a first aid.
That problem is there and I'm going to do things my way.
It's very disheartening, Derek, and it's very heartbreaking that we have a government which is not listening to citizens. We have a government which is literally dumb and deaf. Not listening, not saying anything. Okay? Which is so very bad. Because let me tell you, the reason why Gen Zs were out there is not because they were so very bitter with the government.
Yeah.
No, they were just saying no to this. Okay? No to this. It is so very discouraging that people had to die for president to see aya. Yenyewe hawataki. Ndio ikatai.
Yeah, the finance bill.
The finance bill.
Yeah.
After what wameandika on social media, wamefanya interview, hatutaki. Then we go ahead and start now blaming NIS, sijui ya kina nani hawakupeana information kwa president. President, do you want to tell me if I talk something wrong about you, or if I criticize you, you can see, but you cannot see me saying no to something? You need the NIS to tell you that.
Okay, let's take a very short commercial break. Catalina, tell us something about Better You. Better You School.
Better You School.
Yeah.
It's a better school.
It's a better school.
Just as you're hearing. It's better in future.
Yeah.
That school is good. That school is beautiful. I've been there once, not twice.
Yeah.
I've been there like almost every day. I go there. This school. Mse ni mahali mwalimu before aingie class kwanza anaomba alafu anaingia. Mse is somewhere where peace is everywhere. We have the grounds. Watoto wanacheza huko. The security is there.
Yeah.
By the security we have a very light security out there. Clean water. Wapishi wetu, mse Mimi hata 5 stars sijaonja chakula kama yenye hao wanafunzi
wanakula.
Then come to teachers, friendly. Watu wameokoka msee. But we cannot have demons in Better You school. We don't have them. We are clean and holy. Huko ni Roho Mtakatifu anatembea na mwalimu na mafunzo yake. Mwanafunzi hata kama haelewi anaelewa tu. Hata kama hataki kuelewa, anaelewa tu. Hata akikuja na homa, imagine mwanafunzi anaingia. Na huko kwanza atapita tu. Imagine mwanafunzi anaingia akiwa na homa, anafunzwa anaelewa na anatoka anaekelewa mikono, anatoka akiwa hana homa.
Amepona.
Ungeenda chemistry.
With all that benefits, we have a
one kibas. A very beautiful one.
Na ndio imeletwa juzi.
Haijamani. Na wanafunzi nao wanabeba tu wana feel too poor. Yaani mwanafunzi hajapigiwa kelele akiingia shule anaingia tu fit. And a very beautiful and handsome teachers there smiling to those kids. They feel just good.
Wewe ungekuwa na uwezo ungesema
ningerudi kuwa mwanafunzi nisomeshwe tena na mtu anajua kuomba.
Okay, kwa haya yote ambayo Katarina anatueleza, kuna kitu moja ambacho lazima pia wewe tunaweza kuwa tunazungumza uzuri, lakini unapata kwamba upande wa kulipa karo pia inakuwa ni vigumu.
No. In Better You hatuna hiyo ni fees mingi ya timu. Mwanafunzi sijui amelipa kukanyanga mawe sijui no, we don't have that. We are simply sensible. We are simply making sense. You didn't need to suffer at mwanafunzi anasomea Better You your school fees. We are very affordable. Tutachukua kipindi kifupi cha mapumziko, tukirejea basi tutakuwa tunaangazia mengi zaidi, usiondoke.
Step into a world of beauty and elegance, where we bring you the latest and trendiest beauty products and equipment that cater to your every need. From luxurious skincare essentials infused with natural African ingredients to a wide array of makeup products that celebrate the diverse beauty of East Africa, we have it all. At East Africa Cosmetics, we understand that beauty comes from within. That's why we also offer a hand-picked selection of holistic wellness products to nourish your body and soul. With our state-of-the-art beauty equipment, you can now bring the salon experience to the comfort of your own home. Discover top-of-the-line hair dryers, beauty tools, and grooming essentials that will leave you looking and feeling your best. Whether you're a makeup enthusiast, a skincare devotee, or a salon professional, East Africa Cosmetics is here to support your beauty journey every step of the way. But wait, there's more. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to assist you in finding the perfect products tailored to your unique style and preferences. So, why wait? Visit us today at Jala Plaza Nakuru, Gusii Road adjacent to Kenyatta Avenue on your way to Tidy's Hotel, or Carnation Building along Mosque Road opposite Showmut Plaza. Call us on 0721 340 643. Visit our social media platforms, East Africa Cosmetics. And let East Africa Cosmetics be your trusted partner in beauty and wellness. East Africa Cosmetics, where East Africa's beauty comes to life. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality offers comprehensive education ranging from artisan levels to advanced diplomas. Our courses cover food and beverage production, catering and accommodation, pastry and baking, culinary arts, tour guiding and operation, tourism and business management, fashion and design from artisan level to higher diploma, sales and marketing, banking and finance, accountancy, business management, ICT, CPA courses, hairdressing and beauty therapy, cosmetology, electrical engineering and installation. We also provide short courses in public relations, event management and entrepreneurship, as well as language classes in Spanish, German, French, Chinese, and sign language and interpretation. Our accredited examining bodies include NEC, ICM, CASNEB, NITA, and KISM. Accommodation is available for out-of-town students. We offer full-time, part-time, and online classes. For more information, visit us on the 4th floor of Equita House, Nakuru. Contact us at 0727 424 698 or 0721 582 532 or email info@nakurucollege.ac.ke. You can also visit our website www.nakurucollege.ac.ke. Nakuru College of Commerce and Hospitality, defining a culture of professional excellence. Step into a brighter future at Better You School. conveniently located in Barnabas along the Nakuru-Nairobi Highway. We are ready to nurture young minds from playgroup to class 1, providing a foundation for a lifetime of learning in a serene Christian setting. Enroll in the ongoing intake and take a step into a world of discovery and growth.
Located just 400 meters off Ruby's petrol station on the way to Luna Hotel, we are at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas Sanctuary. To secure your spot, call 0790-899-899 or visit us at the Chosen Generation Church Barnabas. Better You School, bettering your future.
Dreams come to life when you own a piece of the future, a place you can proudly call your own. And that dream is now within your reach. Ingenious Land and Properties Limited. Discover our projects, each offering you the opportunity to invest in your future. Piave Baraka Gardens, just 549,000 shillings. Miti Mingi Baraka Gardens, an incredible value at 349,000 shillings. Gilgil Langalanga Gardens, your dream home for only 349,999 shillings. Subukia Baraka Garden, secure your future for just 150,000 shillings. Sunrise Baraka Gardens at only 699,000 shillings. For more information and to reserve your spot, contact us on 0723 777 555. Visit www.ingeniouslandandproperties.com. Visit our offices in Nairobi at Unicity Mall Rooms 26 along Thika Road, Gilgil office next to Chawaka Supermarket, and Nakuru office.
Are you passionate about media, communication or learning sign language? Welcome to Mamlaka School of Media and Sign Language, where we transform passion into profession. We offer comprehensive courses in Kenya Sign Language and Interpretation, ideal for anyone looking to bridge communication gap and make a difference in people's lives. Explore the exciting world of journalism and mass communication, or capture breathtaking moments through videography and photography. Our TV and film production courses will set you on the path to success. Master the art of live streaming and become a pro in radio production. We also nurture entrepreneurial minds with our entrepreneurship skills program. And for those eyeing international opportunities, we offer test of English as a foreign language. Enjoy flexible fee payment options tailored to fit your budget. Experience high-quality professional studies that equip you with essential skills. Benefit from attachment placements in reputable media houses, giving you real-world experience. Grow in an environment grounded in Christian values and a commitment to discipline, ensuring a well-rounded education. We are proudly hosted by Mamlaka Television and Chosen Generation Church. Enroll today and step into your future. For more information, call, text or WhatsApp us at 0700 899 899.
Karibuni tena mtazamaji. Kimekuwa ni kipindi cha mapumziko na tumeweza kurejea tena. Tunaangazia habari kwenye gazeti zetu za siku ya leo, na bila shaka iwapo ndio unafungulia runinga, my name is Nyongeza Derek na tuko katika awamu yetu ya pili, na hii leo basi niko na mwenzangu Catalina James. Tunaangazia baadhi ya habari kwenye mtandao kwenye gazeti zetu za siku ya leo. Tumeweza kuangazia baadhi ya habari kwenye gazeti za kidijitali, na hivi sasa basi utaturuhusu tuweze kuangazia habari kwa undani zaidi kwenye gazeti la The Standard na pia vile vile gazeti la Daily Nation. Catalina will be taking us through the Standard newspaper tuweze kujua haswa pia gazeti na habari zipi ambazo zimeweza kuangaziwa pale.
The Standard.
The Standard, yeah.
The Standard. Suddenly shocker for workers joining SHA.
Joining SHA.
Yeah.
Wala ambao wanapanga kufanya kazi chini ya SHA.
Wana join SHA na mnalipwa na serikali, wanasema ya kwamba staff deployed to the Social Health Authority from the now defunct NHIF are reportedly demoralized following the huge salary cuts. Mshahara inakatwa. Mshahara inasemekana inakatwa. Unaenda kuchukua your payslip, unaona inakaa kama ka shopping kanini. Kakata unaona kala ka receipt ukifanya shopping supermarket here. Kanakaa hii katika kitu kaweka hapo, hii kaweka hapa, hii kaweka hapo kwa shop. Now the question is, now you are deducting me this money. Zinafanya kazi wapi na SHA haifanyi?
At the same time
zinagoro zikienda wapi?
When you hear ukisikiza pia utapata kwamba kuna wafanyakazi ambao wamekuwa hawajakuwa wakipokea mshahara.
Again.
Hawajakuwa wakipokea mshahara. Lakini all of a sudden you just receive a memo that come 2020 or rather come 31st next month or rather come date 1st next month, this is the amount that you'll be receiving. How bad is our economy, by the way?
Let me say this, Derek. Our economy is in crisis. To be honest,
how can we be in a bad state as a country when you talk about issues to do with the affording basic needs? At the same time, for those people who are working, they have a burden or the burden of paying school fees. At the same time, you hear that those workers they have to receive they have to cut their salaries. How does it
share? The share which is
like okay, let's not say
whatever it
share,
is going.
but in any job that you do,
you got me tax.
Umekuwa ukilalamika kwamba gharama ya maisha iko juu zaidi. Ukienda hospitali unapata kwamba hata kulipa tu pale hospitalini imekuwa vigumu. Harambe zenyewe mkuu alisema hazipo.
Derek, today there are people who cannot afford 3 meals.
Alafu unasikia kwamba mshahara utakuwa unakatwa.
Then kale kadogo kenye kama umebaki nako kenye unangana nako bado kanarudi tena kanakatwa. Okay? It's like Derek, today ni kulipo unifanyia kitu unakala kunifanyia. I will ask questions. Okay?
Yes.
But no, it's just as I said earlier, the government has just grown deaf. Not listen. This government is not listening. This government is not doing anything. To be honest, since when we started, let's speak about government. Since when we started paying this kind of taxes, what have we seen? Pesa iko wapi? Pesa yetu mumeweka wapi na wapi na wapi? They are talking about tunalipa the public debt.
Yeah.
Okay? How much have you paid so far? So far mumelipa ngapi? Because we cannot be speaking of we are paying public debt. Tuambie tumefika wapi basi? Kwani hii deni tunalipa tu blindly?
James, it's so sad to hear that when you hear from our leaders wanasema kwamba actually we don't have any money. But again, when you hear reports that we receive, kwa siku serikali inakopa shilingi milioni 500 na hata zaidi kwa siku peke yake. Fedha hizi ziko wapi? It is so sad when you hear that ukisikiza waziri wa fedha Bwana John Mbadi akitueleza kwamba mabilioni ya pesa ama shilingi bilioni zinaibiwa kwa kila siku. Again, you hear that the government is not able to fund universities or rather university students. Wanasema wapo na shilingi bilioni 79 na ule mgao ambao unapaswa kuweza kuelekea kwa kufadhili wanafunzi wa vyuo vikuu ni shilingi bilioni 107. At the same, does it make sense?
It is not making sense if you are telling me even the government says haina pesa na inatoa sadaka ya 20 million in a single Sunday. It's not making sense. It's totally not making sense. It is not making sense when you tell me the government has no money. And we saw during the AUC election. All the MPs, almost all MPs were out there.
Leave alone MPs going to Ethiopia or rather going to Addis Ababa. The amount that was spent during that campaign, 542 million Kenyan shillings.
Just the other day we were discussing about the tour Mr. President went to USA. It costing almost 200 plus million. We have seen MPs going around with big cars and flossing around the showing how they have big watches and shoes and clothes and whatever they possess. How much they are wealthy. And then you are coming here and telling me the government is saying there is no money. Where else your staffs are all over wasting money? We saw an MP, which I'm not going to mention, akienda kwa Harambee kwa mabeba pesa na ngunia.
Catalina, it's so sad when you hear that SHA workers or other workers will be joining SHA, that is the Social Health Authority. They have to reduce their payments or rather their pay slips
to fund the so-called SHA.
At the same time, you hear our leaders, the policy makers or rather lawmakers, wabunge, MPs, members from the Senate, we have other women rep. Wanaongezewa mishahara. Ripoti ya hii majuzi.
It's very annoying.
Does it make sense?
Very annoying. It's very annoying. Today, Derek, nilikuwa nasoma a gazette and it said for the first fiscal year, the government has borrowed for the first quarter of fiscal year. They have borrowed 440 something billion. Actually, let me give 440 billion for the first 7 months of the fiscal year. Kwa ile pesa yenye sisi tunatoa tulipe, nyinyi bado mnaendelea tena mnachukua. the public debt. What does this leave us? You see, it's very disheartening. We have a government which is totally not caring. You don't have money.
Yeah.
You don't have money. Okay, estimatingly from when? From let's say from Saturday.
Yeah.
Out of the day. They have been loitering around Nairobi with big machines.
Yeah.
They have been loitering around Nairobi.
Those big those big
cars, guzzlers around.
Those fuel that fuel that you are using.
Those people,
actually, it's from the taxpayers'
it's
money.
from taxpayers' money. Wanazurura Nairobi wakifanya nini? Wanafanya nini Nairobi? Wanazurura Nairobi wakati wanashindana huko. It's disheartening, Derek. It's very discouraging to see we have a government which does not care. Okay?
Yeah.
Unanikata mshahara na bado sijui umekata ya nini. Hujui pesa sioni mwenye na nini. Unanikata mshahara ni fund something you call a health insurance, na nikienda bado kwa hospitali wanasema hii haina pesa. Kwani zenye nililipa nani?
Okay, we have leave alone that story is a sad story, or rather well, let's say it's a bad story. It's not good to hear someone's salary has been cut ama imeweza kupunguzwa. Again, we have to smile because when it comes to the sector, or rather this department, we call it our education sector, another education system. Salary rise for teachers in TSC's budget, 17 billion extra budget. Can we say it is a good report?
It will depend.
Because teachers have been demonstrating,
and they will still demonstrate again.
They want a pay rise.
They have been doing that.
Okay, again, for those workers who have joined or who wish to join SHA, mshahara inapunguzwa, we will see them demonstrating waweze kuongezewa mshahara.
Of course, they are going to go back to the roads, and even the teachers.
Yeah.
With the rise of salary.
Mm-hmm.
The question we should be asking ourselves: by what percentage? Whatever they have been asking, is it fulfilled? Because now again, Derek, kama nilikuwa nikiitisha 10% salary rise, na uniraisia by 3%, then again that's not good news to me.
Yeah.
We have still not met my grievance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So okay, in a bright side again, right? We have
these things you have to ask ourselves, because when you enter into something, or rather when you go somewhere to work, of course we have some documents you have to sign.
Yeah, there are some documents we have to sign.
When you talk about the teachers, their salaries being raised because they have been telling us they heard that the CBA, that was the collective agreement. Okay. When it comes to the SHA, this is something that is new in the market. Hata hatujajua sasa hivi tunahangaika, bado haijaanza kushika vizuri.
Do you see the problem is there, if you have a new something in the market, you do something which we call creating awareness. You create awareness. It's a simple aspect of communication. Okay, I think government has professors and the wise people up there who understands how these things should work. Okay, we don't have a government. We don't need to have a government which now is bringing something. It has not explained to us how does it work. What is it? What is this in the first place? Okay, and then we just bring it in the name of SHA, and then now we are funding it, and it is not working. Why is it not working? And then the leaders go around, like I saw the super CS. Saying that it's not working, but they are working to fix it. So what did you go through all stages of implementing these things? Because I understand there are stages. You have to test this thing, not once, not twice. How is it working? How is it applicable to people? Okay. Another question, Derek. Why did we then rob away NHIF? Which problem did the NHIF have? I'm just asking. Because if we had the problem with the NHIF, then we could have sat down before now we bring in SHA. First we figure out NHIF imekuwa na hii shida na hii shida na hii shida. Now we are going to SHA. We are not going to have this problem. Okay? We are going to improve with SHA again. But now we just work NHIF with no explanation, and then we bring another new thing which is again not working, and we are not being told why. You are telling us you are fixing. What are you fixing? No. We are giving money. We are paying. What are you fixing?
We have to ask ourselves, how long did it take? How much were they earning? Kwa mfano Katrina, niseme kwa mfano kuna sherehe ya harusi ambayo umeweza kualika. Na tunakualika kama mpiga picha. Na nimekueleza kwamba wapiga picha wanapaswa kuweza kulipwa shilingi tuseme 1030. Hata haujaingia pale, hiyo kazi haujafika, ama siku ya Jumamosi haijafika, again na kutumia ujumbe kwamba nakwambia kwamba hiyo kwa 1020, samahani tutakuwa hiyo 1030, samahani tutakuwa tunakata shilingi 5000. Are we attracting more workers to come in? Je, utakuwa unakuja kwa hiyo kazi?
No, we wouldn't be attracting
for those people who
and it wouldn't be
yeah.
And it wouldn't be helping again. Because you know why, Derek?
Yeah.
The reason why I feel like we are failing.
Yeah.
Is because I've been around for long, not that long.
Yeah.
But when it comes to public participation,
yeah,
then it's very funny how you will find that.
Yeah.
There was a person mwenye alikuwa public participation here in Nakuru.
Yeah.
Town. Na ukienda Mawanga public participation bado utamuona hapo.
Utamuona hapo.
Okay? Na ukitoka hapo uenda Bahati bado utamuona hapo.
Utamuona.
Okay? So it's very funny. It's very funny again when I tell you we have funded public who do the participation.
How people have been set aside.
Yeah.
To give comments.
But then we talk about public participation.
Yeah.
And we say that public in Nakuru said this is right.
Yeah.
It is very funny how this is right, because only one person or two people or three, a group of 10 people were the one loitering around, going town to town, saying this is right, this is right, this is right, this is right. Okay?
Yeah.
We have not been having the so-called fair.
Yeah.
Okay? The so-called fair public participation. We saw this during the during the impeachment of
former deputy president katika shamba.
There were public participation. Yeah. And you saw what happened in Kenya. You saw how those public were chaos. If DP has to go, the president has to go. Okay? What results did we have during the Senate nini? We had a peaceful public participation, and the public have seen is good, you go.
Yeah.
Public never said that. We have television.
Yeah.
We have phones.
Yeah.
We all know what happened.
Yeah.
Here in Nakuru, they demonstrated. You would have listened to that report read from Nakuru, and you would have wondered, no, who was demonstrating?
Who was Okay, let's all agree that this is according to Madam Lucy Beni pale Nakuru College. Ametuma ujumbe tena. Anasema kwamba say hi to Kata Nyongesa Derek. As citizens of Kenya, all we need is accountability and transparency, which our government wamepiga mateke. Can we all agree that we don't have any other thing to do with transparency? When leaders decide this is the way we are going, okay, tutafuata.
Derek, we can agree we have government which is incapable of being transparent. When it comes to being transparent, our government cannot have that. Can never swallow that.
I also ask myself, why is it so wrong to be just transparent in everything that we do?
Because they cannot be so
and just be accountable. Like when we say these are mistakes you have done, please can you be accountable for your mistakes you have done? Or rather, tutangojea tu wakati ambapo mmefanya kazi nzuri, hapo ndio kwamba hii kazi ambayo mnaiona, I am the one who did.
Government is so bad to be right. It can never be right, my friend. The government is so very bad to be right. It cannot have the guts to stand before us and tell us we have been transparent.
Yeah.
Because seriously, with all what we have been seeing this week only in our newspapers, it is a clear evidence that we have government which is not showing in kind of,
it's not showing
clarity.
Yeah.
You're not saying anything about this, and it has happened, and then you just shut your mouth and what, Derek?
Yeah.
So the government is so bad to be right. It can never swallow the sense of being true.
That has to go to the government. When we talk about workers, their salary being cut off, at the same time tutaangalia tuweze kuona kama watakuwa wanaelekea barabarani, because I believe hata kama ndio imeanza. Remember, as we talk about SHA, we have heard the president saying everybody, okay, they are requesting, they are not forcing anyone. Wewe umejisajili na SHA? Okay, let's say they are not requesting, they are paying.
Let me not talk about
please
register and the share.
Yeah.
Because you see now, if you come for my salary again, it's wrong. It's wrong. We cannot. Let me not discuss about share and my salary. I don't want that.
Okay. Unaona, wakati wa maandamano,
wakati
wa maandamano kulikuwepo na jumbe nyingi ambazo zilikuwa zinasambaa mtandaoni, na zingine zilikuwa ni za kukera, zingine zilikuwa ni za kupotosha. We had the government had requested, or rather had requested a certain firm to produce a software that will be spying on the contents that we produce on the government, and that software was to cost billions of money. We are just here. You remember what happened during the Gen Z demonstration? Everybody was like, here so and so, Ruto must go, sijui so and so, this government waende. Wanasema kwamba hatutaki finance bill, tunataka hao wote waende nyumbani. It's not about finance bill alone, they have to pay for it. Now we have this story on page number 4. Ruto man opens up on spying software. Wamefunguka. It's true now. They were planning to get a software that will spy on the type of content that we produce on the internet.
Eric,
how
you remember when we were starting this show?
Yeah,
I told you this government is giving attention to useless things.
Like for example, hebu tuseme tu kwa afisi, we just wake up in the morning, tunasikia tu habari. Mimi nakuja na habari kwamba our boss Joseph Madenge ameamua kuweka kamera ambazo hatujui hatuzione, just to spy on us.
Why, okay, we should be asking, why would he do that?
Yeah.
What does he want to control? Okay, number one.
Yeah.
What does he want to control? What does he want to hear? Okay, what does he want to swipe away?
Yeah.
Okay, because I think whatever is happening, whatever they are trying to do, and I understand again, is to control how compatible and how fast the information circulates.
If you speak anything negative about
the president, it's just robbed away and it's gone again.
Yeah.
Okay, but now again it raises an alarm. How right is this information? How right is this information?
Yeah.
Because Derek, kama ukianza kuongea vitu za uongo na mimi najua vizuri hii ni uongo.
Yeah.
I will not be bothered a lot. Wewe ongea tu ukimaliza. But you see, leo Derek ukiamka useme Carolina anakuanga bishop na kila mtu anajua mimi sikuangi bishop. Mimi haita ni bother juu number 1 hata hakuna mtu asiyeniona nilikuwa nimevalia mahali kola.
Yeah.
Unaona?
Yeah.
Hakuna mtu asiyeniona mahali nimesimama kwa nini kwa pulpit nikihubiri. Unaona? So is in public debate that tunajua hiyo ni uongo. But again ukikuja useme Carolina ni Mkamba, mmenisikia nikiimba Kikamba, mmenisikia ni accent ya Kikamba, mmenisikia nikipiga simu na Kikamba. So alright, that is now again true. So if you want to control this, and I don't want mimi kujulikana kama mimi ni Mkamba, then I will find a way of shutting you. Okay? So this means again, whatever we are circulating in social media and in the internet, 98% of this information is right. It's just that you don't want us to hear this. You don't want us to see this. You want to control your crime.
You know, this is funny because I remember that time the people were complaining about the high cost of living, taxation, corruption cases. You know, this software costs around the amount that was going to be spent. We have a total of 123 million shillings. This was the time we were complaining.
And the share is not yet funded.
And that was the time.
The share is not yet funded.
Everything is not working.
People in Baragoya died. Why? So no, we are doing investigation. Why can't they use the information that the spy need to know the problem of security down there?
Issues to do with
why can't they use it to do? These are mere things they are running about. This man is trying to intimidate everything and to sabotage everything. But it's again, the reason why this story is out today is because it's a deal gone wrong.
Yeah.
It's a deal gone wrong. Okay. This agreement was there, and you have not need, then
okay, let's have a look at this story. We see what the writer or the author of this story is trying to say. We have illegal. Mr. Ngeno says Mr. Ngeno says he backed out immediately. A land use of tool would be going against the law. He learned that it would be going against the law. Now let's look at it. We see in details kwa sababu kuna mahali ambapo wanasema kwamba they had agreed, walikuwa wamekubaliana kwamba hiyo mtandao uweze kuletwa. But now when they come at this time and telling us that thing, or rather that software to be used in the country, it was an illegal practice or rather activity that was going to happen in the country. We have been told that Mr. Eric Ngeno, President William Ruto's speech writer, has revealed how businessman Jayesh Saine prodding triggered in a falling out with the Kenyan Canadian Mary Washuka over 123 million shillings spying software. Mr. Ngeno in fighting over a compensation claim by the businesswoman who confirmed in court papers that he and Mr. Siani met Ms. Washuka on November 22, 2023. That was November date 22, the year 2023. That the trio discussed the spy software. In the court papers, Mr. Ngeno says that he first met Ms. Washuka on November 7, 2023 to consider her business pitch, but adds that they quickly abandoned the project once he realized it would be illegal adventure, so he subsequently set up the meeting with Mr. Jayesh. Kuna uwezekano kwamba okay, ni kweli kwamba huu mtandao haukuweza ama haukufaulu. Lakini with what was happening that time, can we say that tuseme kwa mfano wangeweza kuafikiana waseme ya kwamba huu mtandao ungekuwepo, today tungekuwa tunazungumzia kwamba that thing was illegal, or rather our leaders would be admitting that that was illegal.
Let me tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Something to do with information data.
Yeah.
Which comes to spy me. It will affect everyone, including the president.
Yeah.
Because believe me, if this software can read what I write in my social media and my phone, can also read the president's one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a two-way thing. If mine can leak,
yeah,
presidents can leak.
And not just about information, because you have different data.
Yeah.
Issues to do with my account.
My accounts.
Yeah.
Money, financial status.
Yeah.
My deals.
Your privacy.
My privacy.
The kind of communication you make every day.
Even if this thing was to go and work well, again, I don't see the future of it, because even the leaders themselves would not be that comfortable with it. Okay?
Yeah.
There are sometimes you just need to be you. Then you cannot be you because you fear something is spying on you. It's not cool. So definitely ingeanguka. That is it. Definitely ingeanguka. I mean, it's so very wrong. If the government feels like we have no right to express ourselves.
To express ourselves here.
It's so very wrong if the government is working so very hard towards shutting us up. It's wrong.
And as we talk about having that software, let's say, for example, what are the Ministry of Security doing in order to acquire some information? Was it necessary to go to other companies to bring in another software? Because I believe when you do anything, even right now when I post something that is controversial or rather criticizes the government, they know who I am, they know where I live, they will come for me. Why was there any need of going or rather acquiring that software?
We have been having a security system for years, and we have been having order in Kenya for years. Yeah. We have seen criminals being arrested, okay? Yeah. Without no software.
Yeah.
Okay?
Unajua kuna mahali mtu alisema kwamba tunawadharau maafisa wa usalama lakini jipate kwa makosa ndio utajua hao.
Watakushika. They know how to do it. They know how to do it without software. Yeah. So what this tells me is that whatever they wanted to hear, whatever they wanted to see, whatever information they wanted, they wanted to be brought by these softwares. Yeah. Derek, it's beyond. It's something beyond security. It's something more personal. Okay? Yeah. It's something more personal. Let me tell you one thing, Derek. If security agencies want to access my phone, they will. Yeah. Do you know that? Yeah. They will. Definitely they will. They have been doing that. You have been hearing so and so, I'll text especially in the murder cases. Yeah. Texts are used and calls are used against the accused in court. How do they get it? They also get it. So you're telling me you want another software to do more of getting who? That's the question.
Doing what?
Doing what? What kind of information? What more information do you want?
Do I have anything that they feel that I'm hiding?
So they want even to listen to me talking. Okay. Even in dream, they want to read my mind. They want to read my mind. Huh?
Okay, ni habari ambazo zimeweza kuangaziwa hapa kwenye gazeti la The Standard, and I see time is not on our side. Thank you so much for those people who have been with us. Catalina? Yeah. We have come to an end of our tumeweza kuangazia baadhi ya habari kwenye gazeti letu siku ya leo. And of course you have many stories that you would like to read. We'll have the story about how the government is being run. And on page number 7 of the Daily Nation, we'll have, it is Ruto who came for me, pact aimed at solving country's problem. Tunaona ni habari ambayo tunaweza kuzungumzia. Tunaona bwana anajiuliza, je, ni nani alienda kwa Rais Ruto? Ni je, Raila mwenyewe alijipeleka ama ni Ruto mwenyewe alijipeleka? Ni baadhi ya habari ambazo zinapatikana hapa, and I believe also on the Standard newspaper you have other stories ambazo pia zinaweza kuangaziwa. Lakini kwa ajili ya muda mtazamaji, nasema asanteni sana kwa wale ambao wamekuwa nasi. Katerina, maybe as we wind up, anything you want to say to the public?
Yeah, I have everything to say.
You have it? Okay,
just I can say anything. What do you want me to say? Anyways, our viewers, thank you for being with us from 8.
Yeah.
You have been there watching us. Sometimes it's not we don't take that for granted. It's something. When you watch us, we feel good.
Yeah.
When we see those messages coming,
the likes of Madam Lucy Bailey.
Yeah, we feel good.
Yeah.
We feel like we are making sense. Okay, we feel like we are not joking around, and we feel that again we are not wasting your time, and we are not wasting the company's resources again, and we feel good about that. I am James Katalina. We will meet again on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So Wednesday is in there.
I will say we will meet again next Wednesday. Okay, we'll meet next. I believe my English teacher. It's my English teacher.
Yeah, thank you so much. Nitarejelea tena. Thank you so much Nancy Bobo ambaye aliweza kutuma ujumbe. Ujumbe wake Lucy Beni, Madam Lucy Beni nimeweza kusoma. Kuna huyu ambaye anaitwa Joy Every. Anasema happy Wednesday Catalina.
It's all about me today.
Hey, everything is about you today.
I have fans. No, your problem now you have fans when you are on TV. I pray for your fans. Let them acquire TV in Jesus' name. Say amen.
Thank you so much. Wale wengine ambao nimesoma jumbe zenyu nasema asanteni sana. Hapa basi tunafika kikomo katika uchambuzi wa gazeti. Lakini kuna habari za sport ambazo hatukuangazia. Hizo tutaangazia mimi na Catalina nyuma ya kamera, lakini kwa vipindi vingine basi singeruhusu Catalina aweze kunilima hata zaidi kufuatia habari za sport. Lakini kwa mengi zaidi unaweza kujipatia nakala ya gazeti la Taifa Leo ukaweza kuangazia habari za sport, na nikueleze kwamba kumekuwepo na mechi za UEFA Champions League hapo jana. Na iwapo basi ungependa kupokea matokeo kwa ajili ya muda, tutakuwa tunawasiliana nawe pale mtandaoni. Hadi siku ya kesho nasema tutakuwa tunapata tena. Kwa heri. Apende kutubariki Mwenyezi Mungu, atuongoze na tuweze kuishi kwa amani na tuweze kupendana kama ndugu na dada. Kwa heri.